So now we're going to work on the forearm flexors and then the forearm extensors. There's a couple of different things we can do. Basically, again, it's just a simple thumb stripping in between. Straight up to the cubital crease there. Again, you can use your thumb. This is basic stuff that you've learned. You can get your knuckles in. And depending on how much you really like your client, oh, I didn't say that, you can use the elbow. Okay, that's the direct method. You can also use more of the locking. Again, I'm locking, myofascial lock. And I can also be active myself and passive for the movement for the client. And now I'm going to ask Amanda to do the movement herself. So as she extends at the wrist, I'm going to move in a superior direction. Okay, so now for this one, again, I'm going to be locking in, but the action is all going to come from the client. So Sean, if you can bring your knee up towards your chest. Good. And now straighten the leg down. Keep on going. Here we get a bit of tightness and bring it back up again. And as the slack is coming off, I'm going to increase my pressure a bit. And back down. And this time a little different is I'm going to give it a bit of a superior drag. And back up and we'll relax. And just relax. Now I'm just going to hang out for a bit. Any pain or discomfort? Good. Okay, so now we're going to do psoas. The first technique is more or less the myofascial meld, where I've now been able to locate, and again, it's deep, and that's what our intention is, and I'm just going to hang out, and I'm going to apply some just gradual pressure, and I'm going to hang out. My technical term of just waiting for a release is hanging out. And I feel a little bit of a release. I'll increase the pressure. You probably won't see much of movement because a lot of times there isn't. And that's the first one. So that's the myofascial meld. One of the things with biceps is people don't separate biceps from brachialis. So Amanda, give me a bit of resistance. Here we have biceps right there. Now I'm on brachialis. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do direct, and I'm going to go in between the two muscles. And you just let me know if that pressure is too much, and just relax. I like to do things in 3, or you can also hang out a bit. Move up, a bit more pressure, hang out. This time what I'm going to show you is more what we call the soft tissue release, where I am giving the pressure, but I'm also doing the movement for extending. Again, in 3s. This time I'm going to ask Amanda if you can extend. Yeah, good. And back up. And if I want to reinforce, go ahead. It can be a little bit awkward. Good, back up. And one more time. And back up. Good. So now we're going to do the biceps, and what I'm going to show you, pretty straightforward, it's the myofascial lock. So just grab the biceps and passively extend, lock, extend, lock, extend. This time with the lock, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock it, I'm going to apply a superior movement, and I'm going to ask Amanda if she can extend. So if you can extend, good, back up. Readjust again, back up, one more time, back up. So this time I'm going to do a bit of thumb stripping at the same time. So, Amanda, you can, yeah, up, down we go, and up. And I always like to do it on the extension part with the biceps. And again, good, and back up. Triceps, take 2. So now we're going to do the triceps. We'll start with the myofascial lock, where you basically hold on to the tricep, and you can passively take the elbow into flexion, and again readjust your grip. And now I'm going to ask Amanda if she can do the same action. Again, it's a lock, and again, and again. This time, as she does it, I'm going to apply inferior traction. Go again. So you can get the arm straight. Good. And back down. Good. So now what I'm going to do is just basic stripping. You can use the thumb. You let me know, Amanda, if there's any pain or discomfort. Again, the knuckles. So this is more of a direct. You can even bring the forearm or elbow in. And now what I'm going to do is this, but I'm going to have passive movement for my client. So every time I flex, I'm applying a drag on the triceps. Okay, and since we've done that, now we can combine and do biceps and triceps at the same time. So when she flexes, it's more of the triceps. When she extends, again, I'm going to pull down on the biceps. Triceps, again, I'm pulling down on. Biceps. The other thing you can do, okay, if you keep the arm straight, is lock it like this and go down and go up, changing the emphasis on where the lock is. And then I can readjust again.